Hi, and welcome to our next Power Maths lesson. We're moving away from rounding now, and we're looking at counting in 25s. Okay, so here's the Discover. It's got Amelia, Ambika, and Richard, and they're playing Whack-A-Monster. Now, here's the question. For each monster the children hit, they receive 25 points. How many points did Amelia score? Question B. How many more points did Ambika score than Amelia? And we can see here that Amelia hit 7 monsters, Ambika hit 9 monsters. So pause the video and have a think. Let's have a look at the answers now. So Amelia hit 7 monsters, and here we can see that on a number line. So we've got 1, 25 is 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175. So she scored 175 points. Now let's have a look at those numbers. 25, okay, and 25 makes 50. If we add another 25, it makes 75. And 4 25s make 100. And that's really important. And that's why 25 is an important number, because it is a quarter of 100. That means 4 25s make 100. Now, if we have a look at the tens and ones, it's 25, 50, 75, and the next will be 200. Okay, so for every jump of 4 25s, we are adding 100. So the answer to the first question is Amelia scores 175 points. Question B, Ambika hit 29 monsters, which is 2 monsters more than Amelia. Okay, so I will count all 9 of Ambika's jumps to find out how many points Ambika scored. I will then subtract 175 to work out the difference. That's one way to do it. Okay, another way is counting on. So we got 100, we've got 175, and then we're going to count on 2 25s. So that's 200, 225. So we can see Ambika scored 50 more points in all, which gave her 225 points. And there you can see it closer. Think together, question 1. Amelia hit 7 monsters. Richard hit 1 more. What score did Richard get? Pause the video and have a think about this question. Well, we can see Amelia scored 7 monsters. So if we count on 4, that's 100. 5, 6, 7 is 175. And Richard hit 1 more. Okay, so there's the 7 monsters that Amelia hit, and Richard hit 1 more. So that makes 8 monsters. Now remember what I said, a group of 4 25s makes 100. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 100. And now we're counting on to 8, which is another 4. So if we count on 4 more, that takes us to 200. Okay, so that's a quick way of counting in 25, to count in groups of 4. So one group of 4 is 100, another group of 4 takes us to 200. Richard got a score of 200. Here's a little question for you before we move on to question 2. If 4 25s are 100 and 8 25s are 200, what are 12 25s? 4, 8, 12. What would 12 25s equal? Question 2. The children get a second round on the game. And there you can see in the table, the first round, Amelia got 7, Ambika got 9, Richard got 8. Their second go, in their second round, Amelia got 7, Ambika only got 4 this time, and Richard scored 9. So what is the total points scored? Use the number line below to help you work out the points they have scored in total. Pause the video and have a think. Well, the children have that second round. So on the first round for Amelia, she scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. in the first round. So that took her to 175. And then she scored another 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the next round. So that took her to 350. Okay, now I asked you before, what was 12 25s? Well, let's see. 4, 8, 12 25s are 300. And Amelia hit 14 monsters altogether. So that's 12, 13, 14, which takes us to 350. Now, let's see about Ambika. She hit 9 in the first round and 4 in the second round. So that's 13 monsters she hit. That's 1 less than Amelia's. So I'm predicting the answer is going to be 325. But let's work that out. So we're counting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 in the first round. And in the second round, she hit 4. What are 4 25s? We talked about this. What makes 25 a special number? 4 25s are 100. So if I've got 225, what's 225 add 100? Well, we're adding 1 to the hundreds column. Okay, so that would be 325. So let's just check that. If we do our jump of 4 25s, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, you can see we've added 100 to the hundreds column. So 225 becomes 325. And was my estimate right? Yes, it was. She scored 25 less than Amelia. Right, so now Richard. In the first round, he scored 8 monsters. He hit 8 monsters. Now, remember that rule of 4 25s. Okay, so we've got 4 25s are 100. Now, if Richard hit 8, that's another 4. So he hit 200 in his first round. In the second round, he hit 9. Okay, so I'm going to count up in 8 first. So I'm going to count up another 4 to 300, another 4 to 400. Now I need to add 1 more because he actually scored 9. So I'm going to add 1 more, and the answer is 425. So let's put that in there. Now it's time for you to have a go in your books. If you manage to finish all the work in there, have a look at this challenge question and see if you can do it. And as usual, all the answers are going to be at the end of the video.